Right.
And the big thing today is, one of the listeners wrote to me and said, at the 40-minute mark of the third hour, you hear a voice saying, fuck you. And it's not on the original, because this listener taped the original, just as I do. I tape it.
Yeah.
This is also being taped at Achieve Radio.
Yeah.
And you get to hear Achieve Radio's version. Well, he told me that. I went and listened to Achieve Radio. It's in there. I go back and listen to my original recording, fresh off the air.
Yeah.
It's not in there. Someone or something inserted a fuck you in there. That happened today or yesterday. And you can go and listen to the fuck you. It goes, fuck you. When he sent me the little soundbite, the little excerpt, the sample, and I think I only heard fuck you. But when I listen to it on Achieve Radio, you hear fuck you asshole. And it's very perfectly timed, because we're talking about numbers. Somebody asked about 1111, about today.
Yeah.
And is that a significant number? Because you guys talk about having 11 listeners, and the questioner was just joking by saying, it's 1111 significant? And I says, well, yes, 10 comes before 11, and 13 comes after it. And I'm no, 12 comes after it. And he says, no, all numbers come after. Oh, you mean like 3,000 comes after, right? So
right.
You can say 30. It doesn't have to be just 12, but the actual exact next number. Anyways, in that little thing, just go back again, do it. He goes, well, 10 comes before 11, and 13 comes after. When he was doing it, I said, I'm thinking, you asshole, and you're just playing this down. The eyes are going to say you're an asshole. You're just going to trivialize the question, say there's no significance. I was actually probably thinking, there's Ion being an asshole.
Yeah.
Well, somebody, when you listen to the archive, the fuck you asshole is right at that point when you would think it. You hear Ion starting to go, 10 comes before, and this guy goes, fuck you asshole. It's like everybody would think that, because Ion is not taking the question seriously.
Who's the voice?
It's either someone at Bill's station, or it's an astral body or parallel world.
You don't recognize the voice.
Oh, I don't know who it is. How did they get in there?
Yeah,
I'm going to tell Bill, hey, listen, it's right on there. Now, here's the other strange thing. That particular hour has the whole next hour of the next show added onto it. It's a fucked up tape. There's our 3 hours. You get 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours.
Yeah.
Then you go to the next person's show.
Yeah.
Well, the first hour of that next person's show is on the third hour. So instead of it being a normal 55-minute segment, it's twice that. So that's almost a clue that it was screwed with, because they got the next show stuck in there.
Yeah.
So I'll be able to tell this to Bill if he doesn't know, and he'll look into it and say, I don't know where it came from. But with the anomalies we have, it is not a mystery at all that it was an astral voice or a parallel world throwing that in there.
Right.
Or one of JW's or one of you. It was you throwing it in there,
Yeah.
We asked, it was Will. He was coming to see you on that day, so we just thought we'd put his own fuck you in there. We recorded him 5 years ago, and there it is. That's Will. If you actually analyze the meter, you'll see it's Will's voice. And that's the kind of answers we get and we deal with every day.
Yeah.
His regular anomaly headquarters. I'm in the position of Freud. You know how Freud, he started to have early patients, the famous first patients, these weird women who have dreams or whatever. I never read the cases, but I heard about them. They have some neurosis or something. Nobody knows what's wrong with them. And he starts puzzling, the dreams reflect their sex life or something, So he started to see anomalous behavior for Victorian Europe, right, that era. We're now, that's 120 years ago or something. We are so far into post-android mean thing that the new Freud would be, in my position, hearing people. You should hear these private readings. They're incredible what people are doing and going through. I do not judge people by first impressions. Somebody you might think is dumb, you wouldn't believe what kind of inner life or other life they have. Or somebody you might think is smart, what kind of weird life they have, or a respectable person. It's so bizarre. So I'm at headquarters hearing this every day, these weird anomalous worlds. I'm like in the position of Freud, because I'm inclined to kind of analyze it, trying to figure out a system, even though that's not encouraged by Ion, because it's not going to work. But I'm witnessing the new cases of anomalies unloosened on people.